Why Living in the Moment Matters by me, Aiden Frischels. Take a moment for yourself right now. Take a deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs. Hold it for a bit and exhale. Understand that this moment, every moment you have and ever will live, you will never be able to get back. I love doing this exercise all the time. I do it whenever I can remember. I try to make myself realize, be present more often. And I've often thought, what's stopping me from doing this more often? And I came to the realization that it's the societal pressures to always be productive is one thing, right? We live in a fast-paced world, always looking forward, what's due, what's next, what's expected of us, where will you be in the future, and there's very little you can do to stop this pressure. Many, including myself, use social media, their phone, technology as their distraction, as their escape, right? And they often don't realize that there's any other escapes, maybe a hobby or two, but the phone's the most accessible. The problem is that the phone and technology isn't really an escape, nor does it help you relax. You often find when you go on your phone while you're trying to be productive that when you get back from your phone from your relaxing time, that there's even more pressure on you now. You'll feel all your problems come back in, maybe even a few more. The stress just overloads. And it takes away from the real experience of grounding yourself and being alive. Today, I want to persuade you to put your phone down more often and experience the present. This isn't about the screen time. It's not about that. Obviously, it's what it seems to be about, but rather your mental health, your relationships, and on a more philosophical note, even the value of your experiences throughout your life. We've defined the problem, right? It's the constant phone use, but here's some statistics to back up what I've already said. It can harm your mental health. You've probably heard that before, but what are the mental health effects of screen time? Well, a study by the Preventive Medicine Reports found that adolescents, not adults, adolescents who spend more than 7 hours a day on screens are more than twice as likely to be diagnosed with depression or anxiety. A study by APA, the American Psychological Association, found that 41% of teens with the highest social media use rate their mental health to be poor or very poor. They don't have a good one. They're rating it themselves. Further research from APA found that when people limit their screen time, their body image and overall well-being improves, and they notice an improvement. But the phone is meant to help us relax, but it's really causing us more stress, even while we're on it, while we aren't on it, and while we are on it. And if it's supposed to make us feel better, but it's actually making us feel worse, then what's the alternative? What's the other escape? Well, it's this. Simply being present. You could probably assume this by now based on what I've been saying in the introduction, but picture this for a second. You're at your favorite band's concert. Your favorite band's concert. You've paid loads of money, you've dressed up, you've waited months even, and you end up watching it, and you go, you watch it, you look around even, maybe not you, but people, maybe you, are watching it through a screen. They're filming the whole thing, and they're just watching it on their phone, right? And their experience that they've paid for, they've spent time for, is being filtered through the screen. With the widespread accessibility to technology, this is what most of us do. We often try to record moments for later, but is that really living the moment to the fullest if you record it, if it's filtered through a screen? Studies have found that mindfulness, or just simply being present, can boost your happiness and memory. Just off the phone and being at that concert can boost your happiness and memory. And this is because your brain favors memories that are emotional, right? You ever hear about emotional thinking over logical? That's what most humans do when they're in a stressful situation. And the brain recognizes emotional and likes emotional better, right? And what a worse way to get the most emotion and feeling out of an experience than by splitting it through a screen. If you're truly there, you'll get the most emotion out of an experience and you'll have more memories to look back to. When you're fully present with your friends, family, or even stranger, your attention is split between your phone and them. You're feeling the most of your emotions, and these moments are the ones you will value, cherish, and remember for years. One of the best things I've found when I started doing this more and trying to be more present is what I discovered is the small things. You start to notice the sky, laughter, and even silence, really. Also, my values start to shift. It starts to shift past views, likes, social media present, the attention you get off your phone, and it starts to shift into what's the experience that I can get the most value out of. Where can I be? Like, can I stay at home and play video games, or can I go out and enjoy a moment with my friends, right? And even on a sadder note, I've realized that life is finite. I truly realized that life is finite, and it can change in an instant. I've seen it happen to many people, and it's sad. Why not live life to the fullest, essentially? Finally, to recap, key takeaways. The phone can be a harm to the mental health. Constant phone use can damage your mental health. And so when you put the phone down and start to actually live in the moment, your experiences become way more meaningful, and you begin to realize what really matters in life. If you can truly remember to feel and live in your moments, if there's anything you take away from this, remember to feel. Next time you think of this presentation, next time you're at an event, try to remember to feel. Use your emotions. Thank you.